These are embarrassing stories that you guys sent in. Unfortunately, it's anonymous, so I can't make fun of you. I mean, I can make fun of you, but only you'll know.
I will also be giving my embarrassing story after these, so stick around.
I had a crush on 2 of my friends at the same time, then found out they were dating each other. Hold on. Me and my girlfriend didn't tell any of our friends that we were dating for a long time. I see you. Once upon a time, I needed to go to the bathroom. I walked up to the door and slipped in a mysterious liquid. On the floor, covered in this liquid, I realized it was urine. My mom came back to check on me to see what all the noise was about. Right after I said I'm okay, the ironing board on the wall toppled upon my noggin. That's some irony if I've ever seen it. Not funny. With comedic timing, so good you would have thought it was a paid actor. Me and my mom busted out laughing. The urine was from my little sister who didn't make it to the toilet in time. Next one. Forgot the name of a girl I knew for 3 years. I have done this before, and it's really embarrassing because at one point I knew this friend for probably a year. We weren't like super close, but like we talked. One day I was praying for them because they were going through a rough time. I got to the point where I kind of needed to say their name. I didn't know it. I used the word friend instead of their name. Yeah, I forgot their name, but I almost knew what it was. I was like, is it Aiden? And I almost said it. Thank God I did not say, because their name is not Aiden. It is not. It's just not even close. That's pretty embarrassing, but I think it's pretty normal. One of the first few times I kissed my now ex, I got nervous and started laughing and ended up blowing snot in their face. They were such a trooper and tried to play it off like nothing happened, but I was mortified. Yeah, I feel like that's something I would do. Next one. But that's pretty embarrassing. That's probably top 1 right now. I ate Reese's flavored chapstick in the back of a car with my poor bestie having to witness. That's not embarrassing. That's just a problem. Like, do we have to put you in rehab for eating chapstick? That's not good. I don't think you could. Can you eat that stuff? Can you eat chapstick? Can you eat chapstick? Chapstick products are intended for external use only and should not be eaten. There we go. Is edible chapstick a thing? Why would it be? When I think of chapstick, I don't think of, oh, this is really good. I'm gonna eat this. A while ago at my job, I was heading out from a long shift and my favorite manager dropped a few drink carriers in front of me. So of course I picked them up for her. And she said, oh, you didn't have to do that. And I smiled and said, yes, I did. In the most sassy voice possible. I was tired and my brain was not functioning. I meant, oh no, it's no problem at all. But my brain went to, yes, I did, of all responses. She just laughed awkwardly and I ran outside and didn't get over that for a few days. Honestly, I still think about it sometimes. And I know exactly who this is because this person told me. I'm gonna keep them anonymous because that is embarrassing and you should be embarrassed about that. And you should think about that every night before you go to bed, forever. It's my sister, guys, and she just yelled, I hate you. Anyways, next one. Where do I start? I was playing this thing called wheelchair basketball in gym class. The name explains itself. Wait, the name explains itself. Are you calling me stupid? Do you think that I need to be explained what wheelchair basketball is? Honestly, I do. I am that stupid. Anyways, my stupid school has windows in the gym. And when I looked at the window, my sister's best friend was standing there recording me while pointing and laughing. Not too bad, just embarrassing enough. I started laughing and couldn't lock in. Why didn't you go Karen on her? Get your phone out too. Start pointing and laughing. When I, female, was around 10, I was sitting in my grandparents' church and I felt something tap my head. So I looked up and all that I could see was Jesus himself. No, I'm just kidding.
This one was really long, so I'm going to sum it up for you. This girl who was 10 years old was in her church when she felt something on her head. It was a huge beetle. It scared her, so she threw it. It was a stink bug, so it smelled really bad. Kids made fun of her for it. Pretty embarrassing stuff.
I feel you. I was in multiple states these past couple weeks, and apparently there is a once in like 14 years cicada infestation. They would just land on me and hit me. It was disgusting. Luckily, I'm not as scared of bugs as I used to be. So my embarrassing stories. I have a couple. I work at
undisclosed chicken restaurant.
I was doing my job. This guy drove through. He was an older guy, probably in his 60s. As he pulled closer, I realized he had 0 pants on. Generally, people don't drive up to the drive-thru nude. So I took his order. I was like really uncomfortable. I was just trying to like take the order. I later realized that I didn't have to. I could have just like told the managers. They talked to me after. They were like, hey man, you could have just told us and we would have like called the cops and stuff. And I was like, well, I didn't know that. It's I thought it had to be my pleasure to take anyone's order, pants on or not. I continued taking the order, and then after he drove away, I said over the headset, I was like, hey guys, there's a man in the drive-thru and he doesn't have any pants on, so, however you want to deal with that.
If you want to hear more yapping, watch me play video games and stuff, or watch these types of videos live, go follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. Link will be in the description. Back to the video.
I was terrified because, like, they pulled me into the back and I was like, I'm getting fired, like, for sure. So my coping mechanism for nervousness is nervous laugh. I can't stop it. I try, like, so hard. Like, I was, during this, like, coaching moment, I was biting my tongue, like, because that's what I do to try not to laugh. I was, like, hurting myself trying to not laugh because, like, that's just what I do. It's not even that I think it's funny. It's just that I don't know what else to do. But I let out a couple, like, little, like, chuckles, you know? And at the end, the HR manager was like, hey, this isn't funny. And I was like, I know. So I was telling everyone, I was like, yeah, this is what happened, guys. Not everyone, but like the coworkers like I'm homies with. And the shift lead heard me saying it to one person. So she pulled me into the back. She's like, did we tell you not to tell anyone? I was like, no. And she was like, well, you can't do that. I was like, oh. Well, too late, because I told everyone in the restaurant.